Sagittarius, how are you today? I welcome you to your sacred space, your community, Pluma by Pura Tarot. I truly hope you're feeling centered and well at this moment, and I also hope that this reading brings you the clarity or the signs from the universe that your heart has been quietly seeking. Today, we're going straight into your message, so take a deep breath and connect with this moment. Let's align with your energy, with the wisdom of the universe, and let's uncover the blessings that are making their way into your life. Tuning into your energy, we begin. You've received the Six of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Card of Justice. Right now, someone is watching you from a distance. They are noticing you, thinking about you, and they feel drawn to come closer. What I sense strongly is the presence of someone with the energy of Virgo or Capricorn, someone who carries a deep and steady desire to be with you. This is not a passing thought or a fleeting crush. This person feels genuinely connected to your energy. They see you as confident, magnetic, full of purpose and light. To them, you shine with a natural optimism that's hard to ignore. They admire your strength, your independence, and your passion for life. And that admiration is growing into something deeper. This person wants to manifest a connection with you. It is very likely that they will appear in your life in the coming days. Expect communication, perhaps even a call or message that takes you by surprise. If you already know who this is, they are preparing to take that leap of faith and express how they truly feel. And if you haven't met this person yet, your reading invites you to stay open, because you are about to meet someone who could become the love of your life. There is a powerful emotional energy moving through this reading. I feel love, tenderness, and the spark of a meaningful relationship. Maybe right now you're feeling content with someone special and you don't feel the need to open the door to anyone new. And that's perfectly valid. But if you are single and ready for a connection that is real and reciprocal, the Justice card suggests that this is what is coming. A relationship that reflects mutual respect, emotional balance, and exactly what you've been hoping for. It feels like the kind of love that meets you where you are, without asking you to shrink or change. So let's take a deeper look into what this means for you, Sagittarius. In your reading, the card of Temperance suggests the arrival of someone who will bring deep peace into your life. However, I also sense that you are about to receive excellent news, something that brings harmony, balance, and calm to your heart. I feel that very soon, you will obtain the money you've been needing. You'll finally gain financial stability. You'll be able to pay off debts, especially financial ones, and even make extra payments on your mortgage. This shift will bring you a sense of peace, a quiet confidence, because you won't have to worry about financial burdens anymore. You also have the Nine of Wands. There is someone, especially a Sagittarius or a Leo, who feels, in their own words, betrayed by you. Let me explain. I sense that you chose to step away because you simply couldn't handle their energy any longer. And now, this person has the audacity to return to your life, blaming you for everything that happened. They may try to guilt you, to turn the story around. But I see you protecting yourself. You're creating distance. You're building a wall, a barrier, because you've learned to guard your peace. This person, particularly a Sagittarius or a Leo, or someone whose name includes the letter N or W, is truly hurting without you, though they may not show it with honesty. You also received the Four of Wands. Right now, all signs point toward a powerful transformation. You're becoming someone rich in every sense of the word. In this case, richness is not just about money. It's about your family and your health. I see you reconnecting with relatives you had drifted away from, especially someone under the sign of Scorpio or Aries. In the near future, I see you vibrant, full of strength and life. Perhaps you've started making lifestyle changes, eating healthier, going on walks, becoming more present in your own body. I see you happy, connected, and in tune with the people around you. Others will notice. They'll ask you what you've been doing, because they see a radiant new energy in you. You look stronger, brighter, and it shows. You'll begin to attract admiration, not just for how you look, but for the energy you now carry. Your vibration is changing for the better, and others feel it. You also pulled the Empress. This card speaks of beauty, of attraction. It confirms that you are seen as someone magnetic and desirable. And it also suggests that you're attracting someone equally magnetic. The Empress is ruled by Venus, so you may be drawing in a person under the sign of Taurus or Libra, or someone who communicates beautifully, someone whose words move you. You may find yourself enchanted by how this person speaks, by how they make you feel understood and deeply seen. It's not just charm, it's connection. You also have the King of Wands. Right now, I feel you stepping into your power, Sagittarius. You're empowering yourself, especially in matters of love. You feel more confident, more grounded in who you are and what you truly deserve. There's also a strong sense of financial empowerment. You're taking charge. You're about to create something new. You're bringing change into your life. Perhaps you're switching jobs or launching a business or creative project. Whatever it is, I sense you becoming unstoppable. I may not know exactly what you're doing or where you're heading, but the energy I see in your path is one of celebration, achievement, and fulfillment. And your family will be celebrating with you. Your reading also confirms that a sum of money is finally coming your way, and you'll be able to use it to purchase something you truly want, especially if it's connected to your well-being, your appearance, or your health. As we continue reading your energy, I feel expansion. I feel growth. But I also sense the presence of a karmic connection from your past. Let's look into what this is. Has this person finally left your life for good? Are we talking about Capricorn or maybe Taurus? Or is this a situation that you'll need to continue dealing with? You have the Seven of Swords. I sense someone who is unhappy. This person feels deeply sad, and part of that sadness comes from the fact that you no longer give them any of your energy. They feel ignored, and instead of taking responsibility, they try to project their misery back onto you. It's as if your happiness triggers them. This person wants to see you unhappy simply because they can't find peace within themselves. Let's clarify what's happening here. I feel that ever since this person stepped out of your life, your energy has been renewed. You feel stronger, more vital. You're no longer tied to deception or emotional manipulation. Spirit shows me that this person was anchoring you to the past, holding you down in old cycles. But now, with the energy of the sun, which is Leo energy, I see you shining. I see you happy. Maybe you've met someone new. Maybe you're in a place of joy and balance. And that, Sagittarius, is the karma this old person has to face, seeing you smile, seeing you move on, seeing you radiant without them. You might have recently posted a photo on social media. Maybe they saw you online. And your joy, your glow, is something they can't ignore. It unsettles them, not because you're doing anything wrong, but because they no longer have access to your light. Let's continue your reading. You've drawn the Ace of Swords. This card brings confirmation that excellent news is coming your way, especially in the area of work and professional matters. If you applied for a job, your application is being processed, and not just processed, but processed successfully. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords further. I feel this may also relate to a legal situation. You could be receiving documents, or even signing a contract that brings a significant breakthrough. It might be a job contract, or something that opens a new door. There is a strong sense of legal success here, perhaps a positive verdict pronounced in your favor. You also received the Four of Cups. This tells me we might be talking about something that took a long time to resolve. Maybe it's a divorce that dragged on for months or even years. Maybe it's a loan request that required endless documentation. Perhaps you had to visit banks or government offices over and over again. And now, finally, things are starting to shift. The road ahead is becoming clear. The blockages are lifting. And what once felt slow and uncertain is now giving way to clarity and forward movement. You also have the Seven of Pentacles. Let me tell you this, what's meant for you is arriving in divine timing. All you need to do now is wait, because I feel that you've already done the work. What's left for you in this moment is simply to breathe, to relax, and to allow what's coming to enter your life naturally. The King of Cups appears in your reading as well. I'm sensing that a certain amount of money may be arriving into your life soon, and while that money may not be about wealth itself, it will serve as a bridge to bring you closer to someone important. Perhaps you're waiting to receive the funds to buy plane tickets, to go on a long-awaited trip with your special person. Or maybe your soulmate, your twin flame, is currently abroad, and they've been waiting to receive the money needed to reunite with you. This person might reach out soon to let you know they finally have what's needed, and that the two of you can come back together. There's a sense of distance here, likely involving someone under a water sign, but I don't see this separation lasting long. There's a strong feeling that a reunion is on its way. Continuing with your tarot reading, we see the Four of Swords. This card gently reminds you that it's time to rest. It's time to approach things with more calm and less urgency. Especially within the next 24 hours, try to protect your energy from outside forces. If someone tries to provoke you, don't let your ego get involved. Don't let anyone disturb your inner peace. Just ignore it. If someone says something from a place of anger or pride, let it pass through one ear and out the other. Today is a day for stillness. If someone offends you, count to 10, breathe, walk away, and remember, when you stop giving attention to what doesn't concern you, your life becomes far more peaceful. You also pulled the card of Judgment. As I mentioned earlier, someone may return. Or perhaps a piece of news you thought would disturb you actually arrives, and this time, it no longer touches you. There's emotional detachment here. You are no longer affected by this person or their drama. You've reached a turning point. I feel a clear separation from your past. Let's explore this further. Someone still thinks about you, especially someone under the sign of Capricorn. Your reading carries a lot of Capricorn energy, but also Sagittarius and Leo, people who haven't truly been able to forget you. Let's go deeper. The Three of Pentacles shows you focusing intensely on your goals. You're investing energy into your business or your work. There are people who are trying to find you, who may want to reconnect with you, but they won't succeed, because your priorities have shifted. Love may no longer be at the center of your focus. You're building something solid for your future. Perhaps you're saving money, or actively looking for alternative ways to increase your income. And you're no longer willing to let people waste your time, because time is something you cannot get back. You're also protecting your financial resources, not allowing anyone to manipulate or take advantage of you. In this card, you appear alongside two other figures. One of them is often shown dressed as a fool or a jester in many traditional tarot decks. This symbolizes someone who might enter your life only to distract you. A person who shows up when they want something, but who vanishes the moment you need them. Your reading warns you to be cautious, especially if this person is a Gemini, or possibly someone under the sign of Libra. Let's continue with your reading. You've received the Ten of Swords. You may currently be healing from someone who did something behind your back. This card urges you to protect yourself not only from those who clearly oppose you, but also from those who pretend to be friends while secretly acting against your well-being. Your reading strongly advises caution, especially in your work environment. There may be people at your job who smile to your face but speak poorly about you behind closed doors. I don't feel that this energy is showing up in other areas of your life. It's specifically connected to your career. Be especially cautious around someone under the sign of Aquarius or Leo. Leo, in particular, could be a risky presence in your workplace right now. So please, Sagittarius, watch your steps. Someone is closely tracking your every move. Continuing with your reading, you've drawn the Five of Wands. There's someone who is actively trying to damage your reputation. This person is stirring up gossip, spreading rumors to diminish your light. That's their only tool. They don't shine through success. They don't shine through talent. They don't shine through hard work or discipline. In fact, they shine only by trying to overshadow others. And so, your reading confirms this. Be very careful with people who only seem to move forward in life by stepping on the success of others. You don't need to fight them. You just need to recognize who they are, and rise above. Now we come to one of the most powerful moments in your reading. You've received the card of the Magician, the Great Manifestation. This is one of the strongest cards in the entire tarot, if not the most powerful of all. I feel that you are in the process of manifesting something extraordinary. Let's clarify this. When the Magician appears, it speaks of more than just attracting something. It speaks of you, as the channel of that manifestation. The universe gives you the raw materials, the energy, the gifts, the intuition, and it is through your own will, your own heart, that you shape those materials into a miracle. For example, if you carry the gift of healing, if your birth chart holds strong cup energy, then you may find yourself helping someone restore their well-being. You are someone deeply loving, someone with the ability to bring light and warmth into others' lives. And for that, you don't need money. Your gift is your presence, your love. Through that, you bring healing into the hearts of others, into your family, and into the world itself. You have the power to cause miracles, not with money, but with your emotion, your strength, your thoughts, and your extraordinary ability to manifest tangible change. The secret of the magician is multiplication. Multiply energy. Multiply goodness. Multiply love and light. So now, let's look further into what this great manifestation is bringing into your life. This energy of the magician continues strongly, especially when we see it paired with the suit of swords. This tells me that in your case, your gift is intelligence. You are someone with a quick and agile mind. You're capable of finding solutions fast, sometimes in the blink of an eye. These two cards quite literally speak of those moments when you feel the light bulb go on in your mind, suddenly, ideas arrive. Messages. Prophecies. Divine guidance from the universe flows through you. Right now, you are a channel. You're receiving thoughts, insights, and inspiration from higher realms, and those ideas are allowing you to solve problems in your personal life, and especially in your work. And when you use your divine gifts at work, naturally, abundance follows. The Page of Swords also appears in your reading, which highlights something very important: your words. Your communication is a key force right now. You must think carefully before you speak, because your words carry weight. They have power. You have the ability to build, to uplift, to inspire. But that same ability can also tear down if misused. So please, Sagittarius, be mindful. A single phrase from you can brighten someone's day, or ruin it. One sentence can make someone feel loved, or leave them hurt. Your reading reminds you that your voice can be a blessing. You can bring joy into someone's life just by saying the right thing at the right time. Let's look a bit deeper into this energy. The High Priestess appears. This is a very special and spiritual card. Someone out there is feeling your presence. Their heart is sensing that you will show up. There's someone who needs your help, someone who needs your support. They may not say it out loud, but right now, they are going through a difficult time. And as I mentioned before, you are in a phase of your life where your energy is meant to guide others, to provide comfort, clarity, and healing. I feel strongly that you'll be helping someone under the sign of Pisces, or another water sign, perhaps someone with Cancer in their chart. This person feels emotionally stuck. They are carrying a deep sadness. But you, with your light and your positive energy, can lift them up. Your presence can change their day, or even their life. And that brings us to the end of your tarot reading for today. Thank you so much for being here with me and allowing these sacred messages to come through. For now, we'll close your reading, but as always, if you enjoyed this message, feel free to click the like button and subscribe to this channel. May your day be filled with success, joy, and blessings. And as always, I look forward to seeing you again in your next reading.